Hey, what are you doing? Taking a midday nap? I know it's hot out, but Mommy's down at the garden. You should be keeping an eye on her. Huh? What are you doing? You laying under the truck trying to stay cool? What a good boy. Are you tired? We were just running around a few minutes ago. Would you tire out already? Try to tire him out a couple times a day, definitely at night. But today he looks exhausted. And he likes to carport. He likes laying on the, we have blankets for him, but he doesn't use it. Now we have that all usually spread out for him at night, just in case it rains and he wants to not be on the 2-meter overhang. We have another place for him to lay. But the last couple nights he's been in with us because it was supposed to rain. Hasn't. I think it did shower a little bit last night. So we're trying to get him used to being inside and being good. But we really want him to be an outside dog at night, just to protect the area. I mean, he's still a puppy, but when he's full grown. But hey, Prince, this is your chance to shine. Hey. Come on, boy. Wake up. What, do you want to get petted? Look at that face. What a good boy. I think you're faking again. Your eyes are wide open. You can't be that tired. You're only 4 months old. You have no energy? Come on. Come on. Come on out. Show everybody how much of a big, tough dog you are. Oh, no. He's not that tough. Are you showing your soft side? Is that what you're doing today? Camera shy, maybe? Hey, don't close your eyes. I think you're faking. There's no way you can fall asleep that fast. You were just up a minute ago. Hey, wake up. I see you peeking. I see that peak right there. What a good boy. Did you eat all your food today? He's not a big fan of dry food. He likes when I mix in a little rice and a raw egg. And when I do that, he eats the whole bowl. So I got a feeling you're faking. You're not really sleeping. That's what I think. Let's go check on Mommy in the garden. Oh, Mommy woke you up. You want to go check on Mommy? Or do you want me to do it by myself? I think I got my answer. Home ownership. Your work is never done. The bigger the land, the more work you have. The bigger the house, the more house to clean. That's words to live by. But it looks like the clouds are definitely rolling in. Still hot and muggy, but the clouds is welcome because it's been sunny and hot pretty much the last week to 10 days. We really haven't done anything midday. It's too hot out here. We just been staying in the shade or staying in the house. So since it's going to be rainy the next 2 or 3 days, been working on some weed whacking. So got that all taken care of. I love this weed whacker from Lowe's. 80 volt, one big lithium battery. The battery lasts for me to get all the property weed whacked. So down this way, all done. Here by the pool, complete. Over in that corner there, you guys know there's some grass over there. Got that complete. So now it's break time. I know Wilma's down here somewhere. Yeah, there she is. Look at all the marigolds, how they're growing. And they're just wild out of the jungle. Wilma just walks around all up in the jungle and just grabs miscellaneous plants, puts them in, and then they start multiplying, and then she breaks them up and starts putting them all over the area because she says it helps with bug control. So this is starting to fill in a little bit. So over time, you can see the plugs. So over time, this will be filled in. But I have to weed whack down here. So I usually break it up 50-50. I do everything I just showed you. up top, those 4 small areas, and then I take a break, try to get some liquids in me, and then come back out and do this as the second part of the day. Remember this area, how it was just dirt, and we kind of smoothed it out when we did this repair. And we'll be able to test, because we really haven't had any rain since we fixed all the drainage issues that we had here at the bottom, especially all the weep holes. So they're going to be tested here in the next couple days. I mean, we had some downpours, but not over a course of 3 days. It's usually just a couple of hours. But I have to get this done today, so that's this afternoon's plan. Boy, very, very happy it's cloudy. Big difference. And that's something that I try to explain to especially my family back in the US. The difference between working in the sun and working in the shade or working in cloud cover is night and day. It really is. It's just hard to explain. I mean, it feels like it's a 20 degrees difference from standing in the sun and taking one step and being under a shade tree. It feels like it's 20 degrees. I never felt that difference in the US. So here's Wilma's garden. Look at all these marigolds. They're really taking off. And now what you're doing is you're starting to replant?
Replant it somewhere.
Transplant.
Spread it out.
Oh yeah, see? See how they just multiply and they get bigger and bigger? So she's just transplanting them up front. So pretty soon, this whole garden is going to be nothing but marigolds. So there's our neighbor's house, and I'm going to go out and do an update on the subdivision here in the next couple days. But there's been nobody over there for 30 days. So I haven't had a chance to talk to our neighbors, haven't seen them. Maybe they traveled back to Russia and I'm just not aware. But there's been nobody at that work site for 30 days. So they put a halt to the building. So eggplant has been probably your biggest success, right?
Yes.
You've gotten a lot of eggplant out of here.
Time.
And you took what, maybe 15 or 20 out of here yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, and there's still more growing.
Still more. There's still more fruit.
Yeah, it's amazing how they keep multiplying. So eggplant has been a success. Watermelon has been a failure.
Filled because the puppies.
Oh yeah.
The puppies and when
Daisy and Duke got in there and kind of messed them up, yeah. And I think they need a lot of water, and we've had, 7 to 10 days of really no rain. Yeah. And you really have to do a lot of watering, and Wilma's been doing a lot of watering, but, we don't want to waste water as well. We try to conserve as much as possible, so you try to find the balance. But over the next couple days, you're definitely going to get some rain. So, tomatoes. Now, I read up on the tomatoes, because tomatoes here, if you guys know anything about the Philippines, you go shopping for tomatoes. This is considered a giant tomato. See my hand? That's a giant tomato in the Philippines. And this is how normally you buy them. Very disappointing. Rarely they're red. Sometimes they are. But they're very, very small. At least in this area they are. So we've been giving these plants extra water. But I've been doing some reading on them. And it says when the air temperature gets to 90 degrees, which is every day here in the last couple of weeks, they stop growing. That's what I read. And then you can see that the sun just beat them up. So I think they need to be under like a mesh or something to try to hide them from the sun. So tomatoes is kind of a fail. They might work if we did them up under the carport. Not sure. But we'll get a few out of there. But we'll just continue to go down to the market and buy our own. What's this growing here? These little...
bell pepper.
Bell peppers?
Yeah.
Let me take a walk over and show you the lemongrass. And you've been using a lot of lemongrass lately.
Yes, we've been.
In soups.
My mom likes.
Yeah, your mom loves different types of soup, so she's been making all different kinds of soup, and she uses lemongrass. You guys remember these plants were maybe 8 inches tall? Can't be what, just a couple months? Look how big they are. I mean, that's really taken off. And when you put this in soup, it gives it a nice lemony flavor. Remember we planted the malungi, just the sticks into the ground? Remember I did a video on that where you just take the stick and just shove it in the ground and it will grow. Take a look. See the shoots? And it's been in the ground now, what? I would say 30 days, Wilma?
30 days.
Yeah, 30 days. We just stuck that stick into the ground and it's taken off. And they'll get tall. I mean, I've seen these 20 feet tall. You just got to keep cutting the top out of it. And then as you cut the trunk, the top out of it, you'll get more shoots off the sides so you can reach it, because it'll grow so high you can't reach it. And again, you put that into soup and they call that a superfood here. Now, I will admit, Prince is, yeah, he's been not being so good down here. But neither was Daisy and Duke. They were digging. At least Prince doesn't dig. He just runs. And, you know, hopefully he stays in the lane. But sometimes he gets off target and he comes crashing through like a horse. And I think he's a little hot. He's been down here with us as I was weed whacking. He was following me. And I think he's hot. He's up in the carport laying in under the truck, trying to stay cool. But this is my this afternoon project to get this all cut. We're going to be testing our new drainage. Looking forward to that. With the new concrete line with the stones all dug out. Especially that one. That's going to get a lot of rain coming down over the next couple of days. So, garden update. Linland's going to be here midweek, right?
Hopefully Tuesday.
Tuesday, Linland will be here. We told her not to come today
It's supposed to rain.
because the forecast was supposed to be rain all day long. So we told her not to come today. And now here it's in the afternoon and we haven't had a drop of rain. It'll probably rain on Tuesday when she comes. Maybe everything got pushed with the low pressure. Some action over there. Owner of the subdivision is building a small office building. So I'll get that for an update for you guys from afar. But we really like it up here. So quiet. At nighttime it's nice and cool, cool breeze. The wind has changed, so it's really nice to sit out at night. With it being so clear, the stars are out. And, you know, believe it or not, being in the tropics, we sit up there at night, 8, 9, 9:30 at night. No bugs, no mosquitoes, no flies. It's just bug-free. I mean, it's hard to believe, but it's true. Now, I know if you go in the jungle area, there's quite a few mosquitoes. And what the locals do, you see it, you see some small fires. Where they get a small fire going to try to get the bugs to leave the area. So you do see that at night. And of course, most everybody here, basically everyone cooks on wood. So that's part of the smoke as well. But we can sit here at night and just look at the different fires that people are burning as they're cooking their nightly meal. Very, very quiet up here at night. When we go out to dinner, we normally go out to dinner at like 6 p.m. So say 7:30 p.m. we're on our way home. It's a ghost town up here. Nobody's out at 7:30 p.m. You don't even see lights on in people's homes. Everybody goes to bed very early. So it's like very quiet up here. I mean, we sit out 9:30 at night. We don't hear a peep other than the roosters that you hear all night long. We're getting used to that. But it's so quiet out here at night. And pretty chilly. As a matter of fact, Wilma, with that low pressure coming in last night, you and your mom had sweatpants and sweatshirt on.
Yeah, it was too cold for me.
Yeah, and Wilma's mom said she wouldn't even sit outside with us. She went right inside.
Yeah.
She said it was too now, too cold. But Wilma had a sweatshirt, sweatpants, socks
Yeah.
sitting outside last night. So yeah, too bad Linlin's not here today. She could have helped you with this. We made the wrong call, but we were watching the weather.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I mean, we just made a mistake.
Hopefully,
Don't do
Monday
too
or
much.
Tuesday.
Don't do too much. Just leave enough. What is this here growing?
water spinach. We call
Ah,
it.
water spinach. Yeah, okay.
We harvested a lot of this already.
We did. We had a lot of that in the soup. I actually really like the water
Yeah.
spinach. It tastes like regular spinach.
Yes.
Really, really good. So what is that? Just creep and grow? Because it looks like it's growing this way.
Very discreet.
And what about that second row? Same thing?
That's the a different type of spinach. We call them alokbati.
Oh, Aleklatbai?
Alokbati.
Alekbati.
Yeah, there's some kind of spinach too that. Okay.
All right, so Wilma's going to stay at it for a little bit longer.
Yeah, just a little bit.
We're going to start preparing some more rows. That's what Linlin was going to do today. She was going to take the entire row of the watermelon out. And I think this row that Wilma's working on here, 2 solid rows, and start planting. Because we got a whole bunch. I mean, we must have 20 bags of seeds easy.
Yeah, I want her to clean those row there so I
Yeah.
can plant more seeds.
Yeah, we're going to get that done over the next week. So we'll show you guys what we plant. But we have so many bags of seeds that we've just been waiting to choose what we want to plant. So we're gonna recycle the garden, get this cleaned up, and that's the garden update for today.